Oh my gosh, first of all, did you see that intro? That was done by Creme Brulee on Twitter. She's amazing. I will link her below, just first of all, because I randomly entered her drawing for one of her intros. No idea what I was getting into. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it. I've watched it a million times, and I think I'm going to put it at the beginning of every speed build now. So, just embrace that, because I'm embracing it and I'm so happy about it. Like I said, I'll link her below. She's amazing. I think her commissions are closed right now, but you could definitely stalk her Twitter for when she opens them, because obviously you want one of those. But anyway, to the build. This build was a struggle for me, because it's not the first build I was doing for laundry day, but it was the first one that I was doing for a video, and I had no idea what I wanted to do besides a laundry room, and that made it very difficult. But I think the thing that really saved this build for me is that I kind of got sick of building it, and then I didn't work on it for a while, actually, like almost a week. I kind of abandoned it. And then I came back and looked at it and started over. Well, I didn't start over, but I started adding on to it, and then I had new ideas, and some of the stuff I had already done, I changed, and the house kind of, like, its personality and stuff kind of started to unfold for me more, and I was like, all right, now it's more than just a laundry room build, and I figured it out. Some things, let's talk about laundry day. First of all, this door. This door is very cute, don't get me wrong, but it is entirely too small, especially compared to the window we get with laundry day, which is this big picture window that sticks off of the house. It's not like a flat in the wall inlaid window. It's kind of a window that, I don't know, it's almost a window alcove. I mean, you can see it right there. And it dwarfs the door, so you can't really use the windows and the doors near each other, I don't think, really, because they look weird unless you kind of work with I don't know, different elements of the house, like if you had the embellishments or the bordering or between floors or something that would kind of raise, kind of in the eyes of the people looking at the house, raise the architecture for them, if that makes sense. But so I didn't end up using this door at all in this house, because this house doesn't have a back door, and that was kind of the only place I saw it working on this house. So we don't get the door, but I do use the windows, and I do think I use pretty much everything else. I mean, I don't use every laundry basket, obviously, but I kind of use an element of everything from laundry day in this build. So that's pretty cool. This house, originally, it was just, I don't know, I just wanted it to be cute, because the laundry room was obviously going to be cute. And then it turned into kind of a party. This house, you won't see it until, I think, halfway through the build. But oh my gosh, it starts off blue. Actually starts off a lot of colors, because I couldn't decide what color I wanted to make it. And then by the end, this house on the exterior is 3 colors. I believe it's pink for one part, blue for another, and then yellow for the end bit over there. And that's not even close to how colorful the inside is. This house is a lot of pastels. It's a lot of color. I really wanted to play with color, which was that's one of the things that kind of I figured out after I came back to the build after a week, because originally I was like, yeah, this house is kind of eclectic and fun, but it wasn't so color driven at first. And then you'll see later that when I go back to the laundry room, not the laundry room, the dining room, and the chairs were originally one color, and it was kind of just a standard looking dining setup, and then I changed all the chair colors, so each chair is a different color, and I was like, this is the beginning, this is where this build's personality actually begins. And then from there, it just became such a personality of a build. I call it pastel perfection, but honestly, it's so much more than just a pastel house. It's got a lot going on that I don't know, I think it makes it fun. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to figure out what to even focus on with this build, because even though it's simple and it's a small house, it's only 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and then the laundry room, which, I mean, laundry rooms, I guess the house doesn't need a laundry room, but if we're counting laundry rooms, then that makes it a small house. But I mean, if you want to adapt this house and you don't have laundry day, which I know some people still don't. Honestly, if I had a little more self-control, I probably still wouldn't. But anyway, the laundry room you could definitely convert into a bedroom if you wanted to. It's a pretty decent size, because it's funny to me, like watching people build laundry rooms now with laundry day stuff, and then seeing pictures of people's builds, and like even my own laundry room builds. These are some extravagant laundry rooms. Normally a laundry room even, quote unquote, is just a closet, or literally just enough space for you to walk in and do laundry, and it's as wide as the washer and dryer. Like I know mine is literally wide enough for the washer and dryer to be next to each other, and then there's shelves above them. But we're building these rooms, these laundry actual rooms that your Sims could hang out in. I saw a beautiful one that someone built the other day that had obviously the washer and dryer in it, but then it had a whole seating area and all kinds of stuff, and I was like, it's amazing, but certainly not realistic. I mean, if someone that can have a laundry room like that, they're not even doing laundry, so they wouldn't have that laundry room. But anyway, even once I figured out the exterior shape of the house, I was still so lost for the layout. I didn't know where I wanted the kitchen. And then I ended up having this little alcove kitchen. And the kitchen, I think, is one of the areas that I don't want to say neglected, but I neglected most in this build. And I kind of did it for a purpose. Like, I feel like this house is so outgoing that the kitchen is almost irrelevant. You know, one of those houses where the people there, they're just always on the go. They're doing so much, and the house is full of personality, but they don't really go in the kitchen. So the kitchen is like this weird spotless enigma, and that's kind of what this kitchen was for me. And so honestly, I didn't care about it that much, but I mean, it's functional and that's all that matters, right? The kitchen functions. And I mean, you could add all your Sims knickknacks and clutter in there if you really wanted to. The laundry room itself, I didn't know what I wanted to do, because honestly, I don't think in any of my builds I have used the stacked laundry or the stacked washer and dryer, either the one that actually is designed stacked, or by stacking myself the individual washer and dryer units. And so I was like, maybe I should do that. But there's something about that doesn't work for me if the room isn't very small. And like I said, I have yet to build a small laundry room. So actually, I've yet to see a small laundry room. If anyone knows of a fabulous small laundry room, I would love to see it, because I want to see. I mean, obviously The Sims is kind of like where we that play The Sims kind of do whatever we want. We can live our lives, I guess other lives. But sometimes like an element of realism is really cool. And so I'm going to have to go hunting for some laundry rooms that are more realistic. Oh my gosh, the perfect place for a realistic laundry room would definitely be somewhere in San Myshuno, because especially in an apartment where you have so little space and so little options to build that little laundry room that's basically a closet just big enough for you to do laundry in. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to do an apartment build, as much as I hate to say it. I always think, I'm like, ooh, let's do an apartment. That's perfect. Because, I mean, it's automatically a small build, so you can focus so much more on the clutter and stuff. And then there's no landscaping, because the city is kind of its own landscaping. But then you get in there and it's so small, and you can't change the shape of the walls and like the exterior walls. And so you feel I feel so constricted anyway sometimes. And so sometimes I'm like, ooh, yeah, let's build an apartment. And then I get there and I'm like, what have I done? But this would be a cool challenge, to build a laundry room for an apartment in San Myshuno, like one of the small apartments. I don't think I used a sink, one of the laundry room sinks in this build. Actually, I'm pretty sure I said in my last Witch in the City challenge video, that I hadn't used one of those sinks until I built Vivian's laundry room, and I'm pretty sure that's true, because even though I built this house, or most of this house, before I did Vivian's, I still hadn't used the sink. And I didn't use the sink in the bathroom, or obviously not in the kitchen, because, well, the sinks are cool and I do like their designs. They're just a little bit too rustic and a little bit too exposed for me, if that makes sense, because they look kind of like a sink you'd see in a garage or someone's outdoor work area, or like a wood shop or something. And I mean, I guess a laundry room too, but they just don't really fit in a lot of the settings that I'm putting my laundry rooms in. So it works for Vivian though. but not for this. Also, all I want to do when I design these laundry rooms is throw rugs everywhere and then the shelves that came with it, not the wall shelves, but that one specifically that I put under the window, that just reminds me of like a place where you would like fold clothes. I mean, I know there are ironing boards that you hang on the wall and stuff, but I don't know. It just looks like the perfect place to fold clothes. You put it under a window and then you like imagine the sim looking out the window folding their clothes. It's like, it's very picturesque and a very romanticized view of laundry. I don't think, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I have done so little laundry in real life since I got laundry day stuff. Like, it's so weird to be excited about laundry day stuff, you know, because how excited do we get about laundry? Like, I feel good when I have, like, my clothes are washed and I finally get them put away. But when I have all the laundry piled up and I'm like, oh no, I have to do laundry, I'm not jumping around like it's a exciting treat. Whereas, like, I don't know, in laundry day, you're like, oh no, what if the lint trap catches on fire and my sim dies? Or what if the clothing line snaps and, oh my gosh, you can make your sim just sit and stare at the dryer while the clothes turn. And it's just kind of funny to me. It's even more funny that, oh my goodness, it's so funny that the Sims are entertained by that, because obviously, I mean, probably unless you're a small child, you're not going to stare at your dryer for entertainment. Hopefully you're watching my videos. But I don't know, laundry day is kind of funny. I wish there were, there's some things where I was like, maybe there could be more. I know it's only a stuff pack, but I kind of wish we got the window, and I kind of wish there was a single panel version of it, because I believe the window takes up 3 panels, and it'd be cool to have a single panel version of it as well, for like if you wanted to put it on a wall that wasn't 3 panels, or a wall that was more than 3 panels, but not an odd number that you could center the windows on, something like that. I don't know. And then it kind of bothers me that there are 2 versions of the same door, that the only difference is a little curtain on the window. I love the door, honestly. Like, it's cute and the curtain's cute, but we can shrink things now, and we have a similar curtain that you could totally shrink and just use move objects to put on the door. So, you know. But I mean, I'm overall pretty happy with this pack, and I'm excited to see what the next pack will be like, because I have a problem and I can't stop wanting more things in The Sims. Basically, I'm just going to keep buying Sim stuff until my computer crashes, and then I just fall into a pit of despair. But I digress. One of the things that I really like about this pack is that it goes so well with so many things. Even though it has a very specific style, it's kind of works with especially movie hangout stuff, and this pack are like beautiful sisters. They go so well together. They get along so well. They just, it's amazing, because they're both very colorful, and they both kind of have this bohemian vibe, although movie hangout stuff drifts more into the bohemian, and it's a little more casual, whereas obviously laundry day is a little more functional and a little more laid back, but they work so well together. Cats and dogs too, because you have those kind of the beach country vibe with the rugs and stuff, and cats and dogs go really well with the laundry day stuff. So I'm really happy that this is a pack that pairs well with other packs, which, I mean, you might not think about, but I mean, I don't know. I think it's an important thing. Another thing that I had the worst time with, and I talked about this in my last episode of Witch in the City, the couches. The couches are cute, and I love seeing them in people's screenshots, but they're also small and weird for me. I don't know, and I have a hard time using them. The only place I ended up using them in this build was actually in the bedroom, and it served as like a little seating space there, but I don't know. There's just something about it that just didn't really work for me. But it looks, oh my gosh, I can't speak. The couch and the chair look really good as accent furniture. I just can't maybe I'll figure it out in the future. But right now, I can't figure out a way to use it as like a main living area couch unless you have a really small living space. Because I don't know, a couch to me is a really solid anchoring piece of furniture, and those will seem like really light couches, if that makes sense. But the backyard area also in this house, this is something I kind of threw in because I didn't know what to do with the outside, and I didn't want to use a clothesline because that is the kind of the thing I've developed with laundry day stuff is I do a full laundry room, but then outside there also has to be a clothesline because I love the clotheslines. They're so cute. And it's so cool to watch your sim go out there and like hang up the clothes, and they're dripping and you have to wait for them to dry, and then they take them down and they put them away. I don't know. It's cool. It's a nice feature and something like I'm glad they thought of, and that they also thought of stuff that the Sims could hand wash the clothes instead of using a washer and dryer. Very clever, EA. Very clever. But I just thought that the outdoor area is kind of a good extension of the house's personality because it's got lights and lots of color, and like the tree with the lanterns in it. It's kind of like this little party place. But anyway, the screenshots are about to roll through, so I'm going to let you go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out Creme Brulee below. She's awesome. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!